Greetings, we'll cover a few details about Erwin Rommel and his life in a succinct manner. Here is a short rundown of his early years, education, career, persona, notable works, accolades, and demise. German Field Marshal, Johannes Erwin Eugen Rommel, served in World War II. He served in the Reichswehr of the Weimar Republic, the Army of Imperial Germany, and the Wehrmacht of Nazi Germany. He was also known as the Desert Fox. Also known as Johannes Erwin Eugen Rommel, famous as German General, the Desert Fox. Born November 15, 1891, Heidenheim, Germany. Died October 14, 1944, Herrlingen, Blaustein, Germany. Father, Erwin Rommel. Mother, Helene von Loos. Siblings, Helene Rommel, Gerhard Rommel, Karl Rommel. Spouse, Lucia Maria Malin. Children, Manfred Rommel. In Heidenheim, German Empire, on November 15, 1891, Johannes Erwin Eugen Rommel was born. His parents were local government official, Erwin Rommel Sr. and schoolteacher Helene von Lutz. The third of 5 children, Rommel was. He had an elder sister, who taught art and was Rommel's favorite sibling, as well as an older brother, named Manfred, who passed away in infancy. His 2 younger brothers each went on to become an opera singer and a dentist. Rommel's sister regarded him as a kind youngster. He had a passion for math and technology and initially intended to be an engineer. His father had persuaded him to enlist, and he had done so, serving in both World Wars. In 1910, he enlisted in the 124th Württemberg Infantry Regiment and enrolled in Officer Cadet School. 1911 marked his graduation. Rommel was sent to the 46th Field Artillery Regiment as battery leader immediately following graduation. He fought in France, employing deft tactical strategy to launch raids against the French garrison, while avoiding suffering significant fatalities. He was elevated to the rank of first lieutenant and proceeded to excel admirably, winning numerous awards. He had a talent for sneaking up on the opposition and attacking. He received another promotion as a result, becoming a captain. Rommel received a promotion to the rank of general major at the outset of the Second World War. In 1940, he assumed command of the German Army's 7th Panzer Division. Rommel personally carried out his orders during the invasion of France, assisting his troops in decimating the French II Army Corps. Hitler was concerned about his disappearance at the time since Rommel was a prized commander in his army. He led the 21st Panzer Division of the Deutsches Afrika Korps to victory over the British Commonwealth forces in 1941 with his outstanding leadership. He was given the nickname the Desert Fox for leading a strategic surprise attack. Rommel was observed performing his responsibilities with the utmost accuracy in the years that followed. Despite working for Hitler, he had certain issues with the Nazi philosophy. He has written in multiple letters about his political passivity and wouldn't let anyone call him a Nazi. During the years 1942 and 1943, Rommel led his soldiers in a series of victories, including the Battle of Gazala, Battle of El Alamein, Battle of Alam el Halfa, and many conflicts in Africa and Italy. He was hurt quite a bit during this time. Hitler's assassination attempt occurred in 1944. Some of Rommel's comrades are thought to have plotted against Hitler. Scholars disagree as to whether Rommel participated in the plot or the attempt to assassinate Hitler. The speculations regarding Rommel's involvement intensified after a few remarks he made while debating a world without Hitler came to light. Hitler himself gave the order to kill Rommel when swift evidence began to mount against him. Rommel and Lucy, also known as Lucia Maria Malin, became engaged in 1911. Lucy was a student at the time in Danzig. In Weingarten, where he was stationed to instruct army recruits, in 1913, Rommel met Walburga Stemmer, a 20-year-old fruit vendor. Walburga's child was the result of this union. Walburga gave birth to Rommel's daughter, Gertrude, on December 8, 1913. Rommel had a strong bond with his infant daughter, and frequently referred to her in letters as his little mouse. He desired to have children with Gertrude and Walburga. Rommel's mother reportedly put a lot of pressure on him to go back and wed Lucy, after learning about the nature of his connection with Walburga. Rommel, who was bound by his word, ended his connection with Walburga but, with Lucy's approval, continued to help Gertrude financially. Rommel and Lucy were married in Danzig in November 1916. Up until Walburga's overdose death in 1928, Gertrude and Walburga stayed with the couple. Manfred Rommel, Rommel and Lucy's son, was born on December 24, 1928. Later, from 1974 to 1996, he was Stuttgart's mayor. Rommel immediately established himself as a capable officer and had quite a name among the army. At a very young age, at the start of his career, his valor on the battlefield allowed him to earn the Iron Cross of the First and Second Order. Thanks to his skills, he quickly advanced in his work. He quickly advanced from serving as an officer to become one of Hitler's army's most successful generals. Hitler also congratulated him personally on a number of occasions. Along with his impressive performance on the battlefield, Rommel was a gifted writer. He created instruction manuals for aspiring commanders while instructing recruits at the Dresden Infantry School. Additionally, his second book on infantry attacks has been released. He had begun a third novel, but was unable to finish it. Rommel was a highly decorated officer, who got numerous honors for his substantial service in both World Wars. For his service during the First World War, he was awarded the Württemberg Military Merit Order. He was awarded the Second-Class Iron Cross in 1914, and the First-Class Iron Cross in 1915. In 1917, he also won the highest military honor, the Pour le Mérite. As the commander of the 7th Panzer Division in May 1940, Rommel was awarded the First and Second Class clasp to the Iron Cross, and the Knight's Cross of the Iron Cross for his outstanding leadership of the German army during the Second World War. He was the 10th person to get the Oak Leaves in 1941, while leading the 7th Panzer Division. As the leader of the Panzer Group Africa, he was awarded the swords as the 6th recipient in 1942, as well as the Italian Gold Medal of Military Valor and the title of Knight of the Colonial Order of the Star. He passed away on October 14, 1944, and on October 18, 1944, he was laid to rest in the Herrlingen Cemetery.